I got apple juice.
And Noria would take the leadership position, but I don't think she just doesn't want to.
I don't think Noria would be in a good leadership position anyways.
Yeah.
Because I think she's a little too hot-headed.
That's fair, yeah. Okay, so last week, who would like to go over what happened?
Grimy died.
True.
All we really did is shop around the Goblin Marketplace and then encounter a giant fucking gelatinous cube that killed Grimy, and we left.
Yeah.
And then also buried Grimy.
Yeah.
On the cliffside overlooking the city and the ocean.
And I heard her speak. For some reason.
Yeah.
Cool.
Coolio,
I'm a
dudes.
voice in your head now. We're gonna
No,
be
if
best
anything-
friends.
If anything, you should be talking to Craylise because the necklace.
Yeah, but that's no fun.
Grimy just sticks around to give us our random bits of advice.
She's our Navi.
Oh god.
I love
The
that.
Valley Gird Navi.
Oh my god, I love Legend of Zelda. Zelda's like the strongest fighter I've seen. He's so cool.
Hey, listen.
Don't you dare.
We draw the line.
Okay, I'm gonna open up my little research notepad thing. And mark down how many days until the ship's ready. Because we said
I'm
about 2 weeks, I believe.
Yeah, it is. It's been 1 day since we've been in the dungeon,
Yeah.
so it's like 13 days left.
Okay, cool.
We are on day 41, and it's on a Sunday, if anyone's curious.
Cool. Okay. So what is the plan for today?
Not die.
Well, I mean, we're back in the city, and so I think
Dying doesn't really I mean, combat hasn't happened for them really in the city.
Yeah.
That's still not.
except for once.
Perhaps.
what, when Lazar accidentally shot somebody? No,
No,
it was
no.
when fucking Craylise got ambushed.
Oh, true.
So if you guys don't know, Lazar is basically hired as Craylise's bodyguard.
And the payment's already been paid off, and then you just stuck around.
Well, I also haven't upholded my end of the deal, so that's because I'm supposed to kill the person hunting.
Yeah.
Craylise. I just got paid up front. And the one time Lazar leaves Craylise alone.
Yeah, true. The one time you left him alone.
Yeah. Because I wanted to go shop for a new fucking weapon.
I actually had it
It was
planned,
actually armor.
So before that, I just wanted to make sure I knew where people were going. But it turned out well. Oh wait, no, I guess Diggory was there.
Diggory
for
was
that.
there at that time.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think that was the last session.
Yeah.
He
I
was...
agree. He was
Did a
there
really
for
good
that.
use of Mage Hand.
True. So, with 13 days left before the departure of the ship across the ocean, is there anything that you guys would like to do? Because we can time skip 2 weeks and do 2 weeks of downtime activities.
Well, Craylise, I know, is gonna go do some more training stuff at his temple, and place.
Temple Place.
Yep.
Is that the one that was covered in vines and stuff? That was in the like a courtyard?
Yeah, it was
Okay.
covered in vines and stuff like that.
Okay. I just needed to be reminded of what it was, but
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, is that could you remind me what deity or religion it is? It doesn't need to be publicly. You can send it as a message, however you want to do it.
Okay.
If you want to just say it, you can do that too. It's up to you.
Okay. Yeah, I just need to. I think I remember it. Bad memory.
And it's also the 13 days we have left is not when the ship leaves. It's just when it's ready.
Yeah, because the ship leaves whenever we say it does, because it's our ship.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just also kind of need to give your crew a heads up. Which you could also have done, I mean, because you could also have not hired your crew yet, and you put up the advertisement for it later.
We already paid for it, so
yeah, I
whatever
know.
that means.
We'll figure it out. I mean, I guess if the payment says, like, show up for more information, or come back to, like, this bar or something for information about when it departs. Or on the whenever, wherever it'll be. I love that the name has T in it. That's great. Let's put that up there. Don't need that all over there. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. If people have goals in mind, we can go do things. This is the thing about a city. I can't tell you what's happening.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Well, I guess my morning will be spent earning some moolah, some spending money. Probably gonna find a saloon or somewhere to play my tunes.
Play your
one
tunes?
more. Playing for coin.
Okay. I don't know about the yawning portal. I think that might be too far ahead, booked in advance. But I feel you can probably find a street corner or some bar or something.
Yeah. What about the previous like dive bar that we found?
Yeah, by the docks.
Yeah, that like that Noria's girlfriend used to work at.
True. Yeah. I'm sure they could use some musical entertainment over there.
I'm happy to provide.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what Howdy is doing.
Howdy? Is that what you're calling me?
Is that what your character's name is?
No, it's Milo.
Okay. I just it was on your token, and so I thought that was the name.
No, he's just saying howdy.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense.
Man, wow, you're such a cool little cowboy. What's your name? Howdy. Nice. Thanks for saying hi again. What's your name? Howdy. You don't understand. It's just howdy.
Okay.
My parents don't have much going for me.
Maybe it's also your parents saw you when you were born, and they just said hello to you, and then the doctor wrote the name down.
They said hello, and me, and like, wee baby, and he just looks up and goes, howdy.
Yeah. Fully conform. Yep. Full cowboy accent and everything. Just howdy. Straight out of the birth. Yep.
Straight out of the birth.
Out of the birth. I didn't know whether it was a C-section or a natural birth, or how the creature that you are gives birth. So I said out of the birth to cover all grounds. Who knows? The males might be the ones giving birth. I have no clue.
Let's keep going.
Okay,
See what they
so that's what Milo is doing. Is everybody participating, or are we splitting up and going different directions to do different things? What is Kralis is going to go to the
Yes,
temple.
Shantae's temple and like pray.
Okay. What is Dry doing?
Praying and training, I guess.
Praying and training.
Hmm. I want to say he just roams. Like, he doesn't have a set destination until this boat is finished. He can't really just... I don't think he can just walk over and assist with the boat crafting unless he, like, knows where the place is.
No,
Let's
but you
do
can
it.
ask.
Yeah. We can just also have you run the help run the Adventurers Guild while
True.
you're here. Teach you how to be more sociable.
Yeah.
I think
Also,
he might ask where this boat is.
Okay.
At the dock.
You saying you're trying to teach a robot to be more charismatic?
Yep.
Well,
Correct.
I might be your man for that.
Yeah, I'm not the one to ask for that. I have a 6.
I happen to have 17 in charisma.
So nearly triple Lazar's. That makes sense.
I could aid if you'd like. I want to imagine he pops his collar. I wouldn't mind giving a few pointers. I happen to be quite suave with my words.
That's up to Robot Boy. I think Robot Boy wants to help with ship construction.
Yeah, I think Robot Boy wants to go investigate the ship construction, see what's
Cool.
going on there, see why it's taking so long.
Well, surprisingly, that and the bar that Milo would be going to are in the same direction. What is Lazar doing?
I think I'm gonna shop around for a magic item.
Okay, that's gonna take a week.
I know.
Okay.
I thought we were doing downtime.
Are we doing a week? Because, like, Ali, your performance, you could probably set up performances and get paid for doing a week of jobs. Kralis, you could do a religious downtime event to get favors from people from the church before you leave.
yeah.
Dry can
I'm
help
also doing
with...
this so that he can eventually take a level in cleric.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Dry, you can do the ship and possibly help and actually get paid to do the labor that you do there. And then Lazar could shop for the magic item, and those could be the downtime activities.
Yeah. I'm also gonna try to attune to my the necklace that the Pyramid of wound closure.
Okay. I would say you can do both of those. I think we have it set so you can do 2 downtime activities every week.
Yeah.
Because something like the attunement one, you can do when you're not spending your time at the temple.
Yeah.
I would just say you can't do like 2 jobs or
Yeah.
2 things that are physically exhaustive. You can have a leisure and you can have a labor activity, basically. Or you can have 2 leisure. It doesn't matter either way. Okay, so we got... I'm gonna pull up a notepad document here. And then, Allie, what is the other thing you would like for Milo to be doing? You can shop for magic items, you can... I think there was a list of options. That
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Okay,
Here you go.
cool, there you go.
I do actually. What does mine count as? Does that count as a leisure or?
Yours would be an occupation.
Okay.
Because you're working for it.
Okay. On my downtime, actually, I would like to tap a little bit into my background,
Sure.
and I want to see if I can find any bounties that might be in the area.
Okay.
Just like see what could be around.
So you can search for those and find one that you want. Um, I'll
That's a good
do.
idea, actually.
Yeah,
I
actually,
think
that
I
is.
think I'll join in that.
And to be fair, that could be considered a leisure because it can be done at many different hours. It doesn't
Yeah,
require
plus
it to
I'll be
be
working at a bar. You
true.
know,
Yeah.
people
Lazar
drinking
is a
like they're
bounty
piano
hunter.
man.
Okay. Performance work and. Okay. Created these. Was. GIO. And. To. Okay. Release was religious service and attuning to item. Let's scroll down again. Dry was working with the ship for construction. Challenger is doing construction work.
Mm.
Work. What else? Construction work, and you can do two things. You can have a work one and you can have a leisure one.
Okay, leisurable thing. What was a leisurable thing?
You mentioned wanting to do just roaming around the city to see what there was.
Yeah.
So what you
Like
could do for
mingle with
that
the world.
is carousing to like perhaps spectate or observe what's going on, and then just by being a robot and unintentionally having social encounters, you might just by wandering around and being a giant robot and people coming up to you and trying to talk to you.
Yeah.
Okay,
I like that idea.
we can put carousing since that was something you mentioned you were interested in. Carousing, and then Lazar is doing magic item hunt. And bounty and bounty hunting?
Yeah.
Okay. Um for would Allie and Lazar be open to a session over the course of the upcoming week where the bounty hunting actually happens?
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
Cool. So that means we can do an out of main session side quest story where you guys are hunting together, bounty hunting together.
I
For
like doing man on man. Sounds like fun.
great. Happy for you. Okay, cool. So let's go down. I'm gonna do one of each. So let's do Milo's performance work. So let's see how that works. I believe I go to Xanathar's guide, and then I can find downtime activity work probably. Okay. To determine how much money a character earns, that character makes an or charisma. Okay, so you can do a charisma performance check, which is I feel like is what you would want to be doing the most of.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so represents the character's attempt to find work, quality wages. So it even mentions that this activity represents the character's attempt to find temporary work as well. So that's great. What? Hmm. So you need to do a performance check.
Alright, thankfully I have expertise.
Yeah, that's what I figured. As a bard who talked about having a weapon or
That is a 23.
wonderful. So I don't understand what the comfortable lifestyle is, but I'm gonna look it up here.
The
It says you make the comfortable lifestyle, which is 2 gold a day, so 10 gold plus 25 gold. So you have a very lucrative week of 35 gold for having a surprisingly well, like, you were very well tipped at your over the course of the week. They enjoyed the genre of music that you ended up playing, which was country? Question mark.
A little bit of country, a little bit of rock and roll.
Okay, that's
You said how much? 35?
35 for the week.
35 for the week. Thank you kindly, strangers.
Absolutely. It was quite enjoyable music. Thank you. Krelise.
Yes.
Religious service. So you can do either a religion check or a persuasion check.
Okay. Persuasion.
Okay. Okay. It mentions you earn 1 favor. A favor in broad terms is a premise of future assistance from a representative of the temple. It could be used for general political support or by reducing the cost of cleric spellcasting by 50%.
Okay.
It could also take... I'm just gonna send you what it could do,
Okay.
because that's easier.
Yeah.
Plus you can read it at your own pace and don't have to listen to what I'm saying.
This when
Just as long
Corliss
as it's
becomes a
understood.
fucking cleric.
Yeah,
Just as long
he
as you
wants to take
understand
a
that
couple levels in cleric.
this is like that Corellius is mostly becoming a cleric, doing this to become a cleric. Yeah.
That's great. Is this primarily nature domain? What are you thinking of going into?
I think he would go into the nature domain.
That's awesome. I haven't seen a nature domain
Gambling
before.
domain.
Gambling domain. Yeah,
I'll definitely gamble.
I have not seen a nature domain cleric ever before, and so that'll be fun.
I love nature domain clerics. They're so good.
It just would make sense given that his literal goddess that he serves is the earth, the mother of the earth.
True. You okay? Oh, my roommate is showing me. She carved out the coffin Pokemon and turned it into a bong.
Oh yeah.
It's very well done too.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm looking at the thing that you sent me, Lazar. Its rarity as uncommon, so let's look that up for the options. Okay, how much money are you putting into it? I'm guessing the max.
Yeah,
there's
might as well.
Yeah. Okay. So if you put in 1,000 gold,
Is it 100 platinum, right?
I have no idea.
If 10 gold is worth 1 plat, then
100 is worth 1,000.
And
So 100 platinum.
yeah, so I was right.
So if I'm doing these 2 actions, right? So
Mhm.
I can't take a long rest, right?
This is your long rest. This is on
Okay.
top of your long rest.
Okay.
Yep.
Just making sure.
Yeah. This is
Because
not
we'll-
instead
yeah.
of. This is including. It's just
Yeah.
the lack of a combat and like stressful or traumatizing interactions.
yeah,
Okay.
can't imagine. Speaking of, you look like you watched somebody die.
I did.
That's a shame.
We all did.
So gains
Can't be me.
beyond the first. So you have a plus 10 to a persuasion check.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh god, not persuasion.
17.
Shit, where is
Okay.
it?
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
You got a 17. Good.
Uncommon is 15 or higher.
Okay, so 20. Damn.
So you do find what you're looking for. However, its cost. I mean, it's pretty fine. So, 200 gold is what they're asking for that item.
That's not bad.
No, it's not. Keep in mind you can only be wearing one of each type of thing.
Oh no, I don't
Doesn't
have.
it doesn't have attunement? That's awesome. I'm just saying that, like, you can't wear two armor pieces. You can wear
Yeah.
like armor, gloves, headpiece, but you can't be wearing two headpieces. So if
Yeah.
it takes up a hand slot, quote. Yeah, cool. I honestly didn't really read anything about what it did. I'm reading it now. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that'll help a lot. Ooh, cool. So it's from an official book too. I like that.
Yep. That's what I looked for.
Awesome. Then yeah, that's something you now own. And does not require attunement, so you have access to its benefits immediately. Yeah. And then Challenger. Let's do your work roll. So I need to look this up. Why don't we do an athletics check as you are helping lift with your robotic muscles heavy boxes, machinery, and the metal plating that's going on the ship.
Of course. What do you want me to roll?
Athletics.
Athletics. I get.
I figured it would be
Let's
something
see.
that you have a high bonus to, so that's why I chose it.
Well, I thank you.
Yeah.
Thinking.
I mean, you picked
I
a
got
job
a
you'd be good at, so.
16 plus 6, so
Oh,
20.
wow.
Wait,
22.
22.
Cool.
Also, no math there for
So
a
you
second.
also get the 35 gold for the week.
Ooh.
Yeah.
My first payment. I
Yeah.
know.
Can you, both of the people who worked roll me a d10?
Sure thing. A D10. Oh, where's my
Two.
D? Oh shit, dropped it.
A 2?
Yeah.
Ooh, a 10.
Great.
They got a 0 on it. That's 10, right?
Yeah.
Double checking. Always mixed up by D10.
Yeah, that's weird. I get it. But it's so that way it could be
Ooh.
used with another d10 for a d100, you know, for a hundreds thing. So nothing happens. That was to see if a bad thing would happen on a 1.
Thank God I didn't get a fucking 1. Jesus.
Can I get one from Creelise as well?
Oh, what exactly?
A
Which one?
d10 roll.
A D10. Okay.
Please.
And then can I get a d10 roll from Lazar as well?
I'm crying.
3.
Cool.
1.
Hey, great. So can I get you to roll a d12, please?
Oh no.
Who?
Lazar.
Oh.
You got a 1, which is the number that causes a possible complication to your item
3.
purchase. Cool. That's good to know. That's not information I believe you should have, so I will put that in my little note section. Can add it to a note for you, actually, like to your Discord profile. I can't just make a note. That's weird.
Yeah, you can.
I can. I don't see that
Hey.
anymore.
Yeah, just click on my profile and there should be a note at the very bottom.
Maybe I need to do view profile completely, and then I scroll down. That's fine. Let me see. Oh, that's why. I have streamer mode enabled, so I need to disable that. And then I can see your thing. Yeah, now I can add a note. Cool.
Wait, that means we also get healing.
You know what? I'm just gonna share it with you because I think that's fine. I know you can handle not using information, and you can remind me about things. So I'm just gonna send it to you.
Sounds good to me. Oh. Interesting.
Yeah. That'll come up later. In the future, many, many months/weeks from now. Why don't I just actually, so we can both find it more easily, we'll do a pin.
Have an idea for the curse.
Um.
Oh, sorry. Fuck. My bad.
I I do.
Okay. As I just fucking blurted out.
It's fine.
A phone call from my father.
That's alright. Okay. You're getting a phone call from your father. Okay. Yeah, we did Lazar's magic item hunt. Okay. And then we're gonna do... I guess we can do... Maybe... I mean, that's not really... What would you suggest for... I guess work again. For finding a bounty hunting contract. I'm gonna say either Milo or Lazar can roll at advantage for both of you.
Alright. We're looking for a bounty.
Yeah, so either Milo or Lazar can roll at advantage to try to find a bounty using investigation.
Let's see. Let me.
Not 20.
Cool, that works.
Never mind. I was gonna see if I had any like bonuses with my background.
I'm gonna let you choose the CR of a bounty you want.
You want something hard or something soft?
I mean, if we can keep our distance, something hard.
Hard than
Depends, I guess.
CR3 sound alright?
It's the CR of the demon slide.
5.
Okay. And the cube?
I'm not sure. I know it gave 450 experience. Looking it up.
Challenge rating 2 is for a gelatinous cube.
Well, it's a large variant.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
I mean, I get.
Oh yeah.
How about?
Okay. Yeah, it would be 450. And I'll also let you choose the area it's in, which I'm guessing would be, because it's a natural 20, Lazar would choose a forest.
Yep. You damn right I would.
Okay, cool. So it'll be a... I need to know which CR rating you guys want to do, but it will be a forest creature.
I'm down to 3 or 4 because
Yeah.
the Etten we fought was a 4, I think, right?
Not sure.
And that went down pretty easy.
I have healing spells as well as long range spells, so maybe if I stay in the back and provide support.
I would like to also point out that this will be during your long rest, which means like it could be done at the beginning before you start your long rests. So any damage you take, you'll still be able to recover afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah. That might be for the best.
Since you're doing it as a downtime activity, I'm gonna let that be a thing because it's part of the long rest. Even though it's not really how long rests work, but that's fine, I don't care. Yeah, the N was CR4. So which one do you want, 3 or 4? Or are you fine with either of those two options? Because that gives me more room.
I'm honestly fine with either.
Same.
Cool. Alright.
Just be wary that I only have one spell slot.
That's not my fault.
I know.
Okay.
And it's not like I have a vast array of spells. I have 2 damage spells and Good Berry. I got
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark, Hail of Thorns, and Good Berry.
Your primary thing is damage anyway. Just
Yes.
non-magical damage, so. Plus you have Toothless.
Yep.
I have 4 spell slots for first level and 2 spell slots for second level. I also Cure Wounds and Healing Word. And on top of that, I have Shatter, Burning Hands, and Suggestion, just in case, as well as Enthrall.
Those are great options.
Shatter. We
I
have
have
a. Oh no.
Don't worry,
Uh,
I won't hit you.
Our pacifist bard loves using Shatter.
It
I'm
caused an
smart.
entire hallway of goblins to turn into red toothpaste.
That's
And
fine.
also an entire stack of goblins at the city and part of a tower.
Dude, I get that. I threw one of my last DMs off rails because I killed his BBEG essentially early on accident by shattering her multiple times in the face.
Yeah,
I
that
would like
sounds
to
about
let
right.
you know that I don't have a BBEG, so joke's on you.
I mean, your demon slide was pretty close.
I mean, I guess, but it was more of just something you guys could have completely avoided and just walked
Yeah.
around. It's not like the story is centered around this one big bad.
Yes. And then there's Delmia, who just ran up to a fucking slide in the middle of dead grass
Yep,
and went down it.
yep.
Colors followed.
So
Slid
did I,
down the
because
demon slide.
protective.
Okay,
Alright.
so, Challenger.
He is still on the phone with his dad.
Cool. Then, Kralis, you were attuning to the parapet of wound closure.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's completed. You're good there.
That way, if I'm attacked while I'm alone again, at least I won't die. Probably.
Oh, it'll be harder to kill you, yes.
Have Noria protect you while I'm not there. Man, I
Yeah,
can't
that works if that's what Noria decides to do.
Oh, question therapy.
Yeah, what's up?
So if I level up before the long rest, would I be level 6 at the end of the long rest?
I'm gonna say yes.
Yes. I'm so close.
Yeah.
I
We
need
can
at least 400 experience.
we can find out when, if perhaps Nori would be interested in joining the bounty, which seems like Nori is the character would not be interested. But if
I
for
don't
some-
think so either.
Okay, cool.
Plus, we need someone to stay behind to protect Kralis.
This is true. Okay. Let me know when Dry is back. Otherwise, we are down the events and are at a Friday. So it took 6 days or something like that. Or 7, I guess, including the Saturday of, because you guys only worked on the Monday through Friday.
1 work week.
Yeah. That's why it was 10 plus 25, because you guys didn't work Sunday and Saturday. Otherwise, it would have been extra. So
Saturday
yeah,
morning.
Friday afternoon
Okay.
after your full work weeks are done. So now I just need to know what you guys would like to be doing.
I don't know. Guess I'm just hanging around.
Alice is gonna write another letter to his mom and grandfather.
Okay. That note is done.
Mhm.
Did you have anything that you wanted to add, or did you want to do that privately on your own in the letter? Because that's not like a downtime activity or anything. That's just something that you're doing on the Friday afternoon.
Yeah, that's just something that he's doing on a Friday afternoon. Just like sending a little bit more details about like getting more involved with Shanti as he realizes that he really can't tell them both about his near-death experiences.
Yeah,
Or at least not doesn't want to because he doesn't want to worry them.
that's probably a good call, not worrying your parents and grandparents. Plus, you probably don't want to give away where your location is.
Yeah.
What's
also
that?
What's what?
Parents.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
For
LOL.
Lazar and me.
Tying your character to your actual human soul. I've done that before multiple times.
That's
Yeah, well, I wasn't cast out because I have black feathers.
Oh, that's fair. Metaphorical black feathers, perhaps. Maybe you weren't the way your parents wanted you to be, and so they saw you as an outcast.
No, my mom literally just hated me.
Because of your
Sorry.
metaphorical black feathers. Yeah, I get it. That's fine.
No,
No, it's
for
not the same.
existing.
No rhyme or reason.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fair.
I think my mom's just abusive. There's no rhyme or reason.
That's not fun.
It happens.
Yes.
It do.
It do
So
That's
would you
okay.
like to do another round of downtime activities?
I could always do some more entertainment.
Okay.
Work with the Hunters Guild.
You want to work with the Hunters Guild? Okay.
Yep. I don't know exactly what that would entail, but I want to like better my relationship with the Hunters Guild.
Okay. We can call that a carousing then to make contacts, so that way you have a way to like, maybe you can talk about setting up a international office in an area that you might be traveling to, or taking information notes and stuff like that about creatures you run into, like field work, and then coming back to them.
Okay, so like going out, just looking and studying.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I wouldn't mind that.
And then it could also be like, that would be while you're on your ship and in a different area that might give you like sending stones to relay information back and forth.
Okay. I don't know what a sending stone is.
It's walkie-talkie.
Oh, okay.
But it goes across the entire material plane.
Cool. I'm sure that's expensive.
Surprisingly, no, not really.
Oh.
That's like cell phones to us now. You can get one for pretty cheap. It's just a magical enchantment. Let me look. I do not believe they are expensive.
I mean, if the Hunters Guild giving me to one, I don't care if it's expensive or
True.
not.
They do come in pairs, so they're only able to communicate with one to another, so it's not like something that can be intercepted either.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I'd literally only be able to talk
It's
to whoever.
uncommon, which means it would be
200.
any range from 100 to 600 gold. That's why you rolled
Okay.
your d6 and you got a 2, so the price was 200.
Okay.
But yeah, that's
Which
not.
for a magical item, that's not bad.
You have to keep in mind that it's
Unless it's like
200.
600.
You also have to keep in mind that's like something most common folk would never be able to really have.
Yeah.
But it's just since you now have an exorbitant amount of money.
Yeah. Also, do you remember how much armor class Noria had?
No, but I have all of the character sheets here. So to answer your question, the armor class is 20.
I was just curious because now I have 18.
Yeah, they are at 20 AC right now.
And they have a shield that gives them AC.
Mhm.
So without the shield, they'd probably be the same as me.
Correct, without the shield they are at 18.
Haha. I am now a tanky ranger.
Yes. Although it's less tanky and more evasive. Because your armor is based off of your dexterity, not your...
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I would dodge everything. I'm a dodgy boy.
Having super
Dodge
sensitive,
range,
like,
you can dodge a ball.
hairs standing up on the back of your head that, like, you need to move to the left as something's being shot behind you. It's just more...
Awareness.
Yeah, exactly.
Spider senses.
Correct.
Birdie senses.
Birdie senses. Yes, absolutely. Okay, so that is that. Would we like to do another round of downtime activities to the point where the boat would now be ready?
We have to. I can see like how Casey is right now. I can hear him talking.
That's up to you guys. I'm not trying to push you guys further, but it's up to you guys. If you want to go back into the dungeon, if you want to go travel to a different city and then come back.
I kind of want to go back into the forest. A
Well,
forest.
you will for your bounty hunting.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Nothing's stopping you from doing another bounty hunting thing, though. Or
Yeah,
having
that's...
two.
I'll see if I can resist the urge to gamble as well.
I think
Icarus.
Kralis.
I'm gonna go ask Quinn if they want to do anything for the downtime, if
Yeah.
that's okay.
No, yeah, I have it written down that they're going to do it, so
Okay. I'll be right back.
I'm going to offer the same thing to Belmia as well. Okay, let's see how that works. Because that's real bad.
Yeah.
Also, just kidding. They are listening to an audiobook and doing homework.
Yeah, they did tell me they were going to be doing homework.
I won't bother them for
Okay.
now.
Yeah. Let's see what that custom gambling addict check has. Gambling check. Okay. DC. So it goes down. Does it go up or down by one? I think if failing it goes.
Yeah, failing it goes down.
Oh, yep, it goes down by one. Cool. Oh yeah, because it makes the DC go down by one. Cool. That is in there.
I'm gonna go gamble with some platinum.
Yay! Big money. Okay.
But
This
first, I
is-
have to go to Lazar and just like say, "Hey, can I have some platinum? Some money? I just need to grab some money out of my thing, just to
Yeah.
buy some things."
Okay. so
Okay.
let's look at.
Let's just say it's an automatic process because Lazar's just carrying all the money.
Yeah, Lazar's not the type of person who's gonna ask why you're spending your money. He's just gonna give you what the amount you have available is out. Alright, so let's look. I need from Kralis a wisdom, or sorry, insight, deception, and intimidation check.
Okay, so insight, intimidation. And did you say persuasion or perception?
Insight, deception, and intimidation.
Oh, deception. There it is. Glad my intimidation's high because I got what's real bad on both
Yeah.
my insight and my deceptions.
So, I didn't ask before, but I should have. So, I'm gonna completely negate what you did. I'm gonna have you roll those 3 again, but first I need to tell me how much money you're betting.
5 platinum.
5 platinum. Okay, so why don't you roll all 3 of those again because I didn't ask first.
Okay.
So that way these are all new random ones. Cool. So you gain... Math is hard. 7 gold and 7 platinum and 5 gold.
Hmm.
You gain the amount you bet plus half in return.
Bad. So I have to do this again, right?
Your gambling check, yeah. Cool. Let's do it again. Same. How much are you betting?
All right, I'm gonna put that 10 platinum.
Okay, great. What is your? Let me change your DC on here.
No, 14 should be 14, right?
Your DC? Your DC, I have it as 11, unless you've been.
Oh yeah,
I think
'cause
it's
I've been
9
bad at
right
it.
now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. So what is your? You bet 10. So let's do your insight, deception, and the last one, whatever that is. Insight,
Intimidation
deception,
or
intimidation. Okay. Hold on, let me roll this. Okay. Okay. And that one. Okay. So you have surprisingly lost all the money you bet and accrue a debt equal to that amount. So you lost double what you bet.
I lost 20 platinum.
Correct. You just lost 200 gold. My roommate in the background heard what I said and says, ouch.
It's okay, he's really rich.
Let's do another gambling check, because
Yeah.
this is how gambling works.
No.
3!
Not a
Let's do it
spiral.
again.
Let's do another bet, and it
20
has to
platinum.
great because it has to be higher than 10. Cool. 20 platinum. Let's see your insight, deception, and intimidation.
Insight, deception, and intimidation.
I'm sorry.
I lost again.
You lost 40 platinum. You lost another 400 gold, so you're now at a net loss of around 600 gold.
How do you do this? Do you like add them up?
Me?
Yes.
No, I have a privately rolled DC of 5 plus 2d10 for each roll individually. So it was a 24, a 19, and a 17.
My God.
So let's do another.
Let's go again. Do another gambling check. See, hopefully I roll high. 11!
Okay,
Yes.
so that beats your DC of 8, and your DC is now 9 for it.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
and
proud of you.
so I do also have in here proficiency achievements. So whenever Kralis does reach a DC of 15, it permanently locks theirs, and they gain, or it doesn't permanently lock there, but they permanently gain half proficiency, so it's easier to maintain the chance of it next time. So in other words, there is like, you gain a better chance of avoiding
the
your
addiction.
temptation. Yeah.
Yeah.
So on a succeed, it
Because
goes up by
addiction never goes away. You usually just get addicted to something else.
1. So how many rounds did you play? I think 3, 4?
2.
Yeah, 3 or 4.
Okay, so you
Oh.
don't feel the need to gamble for the next 4 rounds. 4 days, sorry.
Yeah. Okay,
At
so 4
least.
Watch this 4 rounds happen over. Alright, I'm back.
So you lost around 600 gold, but at least you got the chance to gamble.
Hey, you good?
Yeah.
Everything alright?
600 gold.
Got him.
Is a huge deal to us, anyways.
Hey, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. My
You don't need to
fault.
be sorry. That's fine.
Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Life happens.
You don't need to be sorry. Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Whoopsies.
Life happens.
What is this thing that you sent me in your messages, Ace?
Oh, it was a meme that I found.
Okay, cool.
Do you know about the Elon Musk $8 a month for the verification thing?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, it's making fun of that.
Elon Musk is just this age's Nikola Tesla. No one should like. Oh, wait, not Nikola Tesla. Fuck, I like Nikola. Thomas Edison. That's what I'm thinking of.
There you go.
Dang it.
For everyone, I put it
In my
as a
head, it's just
picture.
like it's the dude who claims to build the light, who claims to make the light bulb, but like Thomas
Just
Edison
bought it.
sucks. Yeah, Thomas Edison just bought the patent for it and changed history. Like an asshole. Nikola Tesla's actually cool. Nikola Tesla didn't tase animals to death
Special effect.
like an elephant
Oh my god.
because currents are.
I really like it.
I fucking loved it too.
It's beautiful.
Like seriously, fucking Thomas Edison's over here like, I don't like your version of
Okay, Casey,
electronics.
calm
You
down,
can
calm
kill
down.
people. It's like, oh wow,
We
electric doesn't
watched
kill
one
things.
episode of Bob's Burgers.
It's no. I've always hated Thomas Edison. He sucks.
Okay, baby.
Some fat old white man. He's
Okay,
like, I used cardboard for my first light bulb.
okay, baby.
Yeah.
My teachers loved him. Everyone loves
Right.
him.
I
Okay.
think we cut out this part post editing.
No, I don't
Okay,
edit.
sorry.
Nope, this is in here. This is in here
Oh fuck!
permanently.
I forgot we do this. I'm sorry, audience.
Oh no, I don't
The name
care.
of-
That's fine. I'm
It's
letting
okay,
it.
it's educational.
It's okay, baby.
It's
This
true.
episode, we hate Thomas Edison.
That's fine. I can name the title if you want me to. Thomas Edison, the brilliant creator.
Just name it Challenger hates Thomas Edison.
Robot
Challenger.
hates robot.
Robot hates light
Challenger was
bulbs.
created by Thomas Edison.
Robot hates fat old white man.
I mean, who doesn't? Let's be honest.
Purposely make another robot called Nikola Tesla. It'll be like a storm sorcerer warforged. Actually, this sounds like really cool.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
That
like-
sounds fun.
Bring my old Warforged trusty.
Speaking of Challenger, hey, let's do your
Oh, fuck.
browsing activity.
Yeah, his browsing was just telling children about.
Let's
He just
do.
walks around fucking spreading propaganda about Thomas Edison.
Like some old crazy man. I'm sorry. Oh god. Enough of that. Enough of that.
Okay, where would you like to wander the streets of? Lower
Ah,
class,
man.
middle class, or upper class?
I think he will roam the middle class.
Okay, I would like for you to know
What's the
that
area around
if
our
you're,
tavern?
I think upper class around the guild area,
Okay.
if I remember correctly, because it's like a fancy mansion.
Oh no.
Shit.
Yeah.
Dogs.
So if you're wandering around the middle class area for carousing, there's a fee to it, but I think what we'll do is we'll just turn the results in half instead of having you pay the fee for it. Or we'll just subtract whatever. We'll see what your results are first.
I
We'll
would.
make it work.
Sorry. I'm having trouble hearing this because the dog.
That's fine.
My dad picked up my mom, so the dogs are barking.
Why don't we have
Orc.
Challenger do a intimidation check as you're roaming the streets? It's supposed to be persuasion, but I believe you have some benefit to intimidation from being large robot man.
Yeah. Again, unintentional intimidation. Not fond of it. Not God. I'm
Would
so
you like
sorry.
to change that into something else?
Oh wait, what?
Would you like
No,
to
see-
change your intimidation from intimidation to something else?
See, what you can do is with the intimidation thing is that if he fails it, that's a good thing, because then people won't be scared to come up and talk to him.
That's true.
Exact. I was thinking that. I'm just like mentioning. Oh my God, dog.
Cool, so we're rolling in hopes that you fail. I like this
Oh, oh.
concept.
They're inside. It's okay.
Yeah, so like you're unintentionally intimidating.
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll an intimidation check. And what we're just going to do is reverse the way it shows up. For Challenger.
16.
He's dealing with the dogs.
16.
Give him a second.
Okay. 16 intimidation. So that's not necessarily what you were looking for. So we split the table around, and it says that the character
Boy.
has made no new contacts. If it were normal and it were persuasion instead of intimidation, we would do it the other way, but the normal way. But this way works, and you just were wandering around. Unfortunately, nothing really came of it.
Yo.
He walks up to somebody, says, "Hello, tiny human," and then they fucking run off.
Yeah. So
No, it was fine.
it didn't cost you
sorry.
anything, but at least you were able to get a better layout of the. Is there anything that you would be trying to find, possibly by wandering around? Something of interest in the city you might want to have ran into? We could do that instead of a contact, so you at least have some information from your downtime activity, instead of it being wasted. Dry's muted. Okay. Yeah, they're dogs.
Sorry.
Okay.
my
It was
mom
all those
just
dogs,
got home.
and like
Sorry.
her folks are home.
That's okay. You're fine.
So what? I'm really sorry.
That's right. So, you made no new contacts based off the roll result. However, what I'm thinking about is instead of having social interactions, maybe you discovered something in the city of interest to you.
Okay.
So would it be like a smithing shop? Would it be artificer's
I think
workshop?
anything would interest him. I think he's naturally an inquisitive mind where he just sees something he's not familiar with and just instinctively wants to go to it. So it could be anything.
Okay. Let's say you find an artificer's workshop.
Okay.
Because that seems of interest to your character. Not that you made any
Yeah.
contacts, but you know where it is for future reference.
Mm.
For funsies, let's call it Geppettos.
Geppettos. Shit, how do I write that? I'm gonna write that down.
Like from
Hold on.
Pinocchio,
Yeah.
the clockmaker.
Yes. Hopefully it's not the bad one.
How do I fucking... I'm trying to get a notepad up. Here we go. How do I spell that? Geppetto?
Geppetto.
J.
I have no idea.
Hold on.
Oh, it's G-I?
G-I-P-P-I.
Oh, I'm getting lag.
Oh,
Why am I getting lag?
G-E-P-P-E-T-T-O.
Hold on, I'm getting lag. I can't type. Why is everything so slow? Why?
Geppetto.
Okay.
Let me know when. Okay. Geppetto. Uh-huh. Geppetto. I made a puppet boy. I call him my son.
Yeah, we're just gonna make that canon now, except he hasn't built a wooden puppet yet. It's just that before him. So he's an older guy with white hair that's super soft spoken, that just kind of has like an apron on. Seems to be like working on clocks.
I will be back.
Yeah, no worries. So let's go to
One of those Saturdays.
Huh?
Oh,
of
sorry,
those
I was just thinking.
Saturdays. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's when the family comes by, it gets loud.
That's alright. It is what it is. Okay. So we did, I believe, everybody's activities now.
Indeed.
Cool.
I don't know what anyone else did because I was talking to my father, so my notes are going to be a little sparse.
I will send this to you then. You and Allie, because I do group messages for you two.
Oh,
Let's
thank you.
do that.
Oh, hold on, I'll be right back. Oh my god, let me go.
You're fine. So what do you think, Lazar? Should we do another round of the downtime activities?
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm fine with it.
What do you think, Release?
Yeah, I would just do more things with more things with the church.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just keep in mind that the church might not be of use for the next 140 days. So before you leave, use any favors you have, because you might not be able to find one for a while.
Okay.
Cool. So it looks like if Kralis wants to do it and Lazar is fine with it, we'll do another round of downtime activities. So let me pull up my notepad again. And then just kind of paste it down here. And then delete what we had done before. So, Kralis, what would you like to do? Your religious service is one. What's the other one you would be interested in doing?
Well, I already gambled.
I would say that would be a weekend one. That doesn't necessarily need to be... Because we have it set for yours as, days. A number of days.
Okay. Then I'm gonna attune to... I guess I'm just gonna attune to my, other magic item, my Iron Stone of Fortitude.
Awesome.
And then I'm gonna roll again to see, for the end of the week, to see if I can resist the urge to gamble. This has been 7 days.
Yep, let's do it. Perfect. Goes up by 1.
Yeah.
So you're at 10 now.
Yes.
It'd be interesting to get you that proficiency, though. Or half proficiency. Meaning you get +2s permanently.
Yay.
Cool. So you do not currently feel the need to gamble, which is good. Because, you know, losing 600 gold spontaneously.
Mhm.
Who knows, right? With gambling, it could have definitely gone the other direction.
Exactly why he likes it.
Lizar, what are
Yeah.
your 2?
Well, I still
Hunter's
want to
Guild
work
is
with the
1.
Hunters Guild.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd say getting you set up. Why don't you roll? What do you think would be? Let's do 3 checks of a DC 15, and if you get 2 of them, then you can be an ambassador and take all of your stuff to another round. After trying to take effectively a week to work with them, to like. What do you mean by work with? Did you mean like try to go on more monster hunting missions besides the one you're doing for your bounty hunting?
That, and then also just like getting a better relationship with the Hunters Guild.
Okay,
So
so
like a mix of both.
why don't we do
Like going on hunts with them and then
persuasion,
persuasion.
dexterity save, and survival check, and you need a DC 15 on 2 out of the 3.
And you said, hold on, I gotta pull up.
Survival, persuasion,
And
and dexterity
check.
save.
Oh, okay.
Since you said you wanted to go on a hunt. Okay. I would say they're not going to necessarily make you an ambassador to go out to a foreign country, but they're willing to like do the sending stone thing that we talked about.
Okay.
So you do have experience with them, and we'll say you can go up 1 level in the challenge rating with them. So you're up a CR1 basically. If you're keeping track of your own Hunter's Guild level.
Might be. Yeah, I am.
Then that's up by 1. I would say that they talk about with you if you're able to. I'm trying to think of some kind of item that you can do to like. They're gonna offer you something that like looks like a journal book, and when you write down your notes in it, and this is instead of the sending stones. So what it is
Okay.
when you write in the journal, it shows up in their journal in their
And their notes.
office.
Okay.
Sending diary.
Yeah. So it's sending
Yeah.
diary instead of sending stones. Instead of a walkie-talkie, it's a journal that shows. It's like if somebody was working with you on a Google Docs.
Dear diary, my name is Greg Heffley.
Sure, whatever you say, Greg. And if you're able to somehow return detailed information about creatures that you have personally killed, because they will test you when you get back. All the CR level monsters / creatures you journal and note about, they'll give you and all other Hunters Guild members the equivalent ranking bonus while you're gone.
And time to make another new text document.
Because that way you can continue to progress in the Hunter's Guild even though it's here in Waterdeep and you'll be in Runeterra.
Yep.
So you just need to maybe get somebody to like... Yeah, I don't know. If you can find a way to do it that would... to like, get back, then they could give you stuff for it. Yeah. Hunting journal. Also, Kralis and
Yep.
Lazar, be sure to have taken your 2 extra
Yep.
weeks of potions.
Will do.
So it's like +4, right?
+2.
+2, okay.
+2 of each. Which could come in possibly helpful in the future.
Especially since we're gonna be on a ship.
Yep.
The rations, especially.
I would like to let you know that there's a lot of non-combat and combat encounters.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
I wanted to have a balance of everything.
Yeah.
The way it plays out is kind of like a crescendo too. When I rolled on encounter tables, I started with the level 5 to 10, then I went 11 to 15, and then I went from 16 to 20 near the end of the encounter of the whole ocean travel.
Jesus.
Yeah, so you couldn't possibly run into bigger things near the end. Maybe. But I know that there's going to be some harsh storms on your trip. As you might expect with a 144-day journey.
Mm-hmm.
And also Noria's ship crashing, which is how they ended up here. True. Okay, let me pull up my notes again. Lazar is doing work with Hunters Guild. And what else besides work with Hunters Guild? Lazar.
I think I'm just gonna spend time with Toothless.
Okay. We will consider that a relaxational activity.
Yep.
So
That works for me.
Gains the advantage. While relaxing, a character gains advantage on saving throws to recover from long-acting diseases and poisons. At the end of the week, the character can end one effect of the character, keeps them from gaining hit points. Restore one ability score to its normal value. Do you have any temporary hit points right now?
No.
Neat.
I mean, I'm missing HP because of the stones, but that's about it.
Oh, wait. A character can end one effect that keeps the character from regaining hit points, but I don't think that's
No.
fair for that, no.
I mean, we could, but it would be like a really small amount.
That's an option. I would say no, though.
Do like a, yeah.
I think that's a permanent loss based off the type of magic that was. It'd be different if it was like an exhaustion or something, or, you know, whatever, one of those kind of things where you can recover from it. I think what we'll do... I'm gonna give you a wisdom save success token. So something in your inventory that effectively means when a traumatic Or sorry, not wisdom save. We're gonna give you a charisma save token.
Okay.
So what that means is when you fail a charisma save in the future, when experiencing a traumatic event, you can look back on a relaxing and super happy moment to negate the positive or the negative one. So you spend time bonding with Toothless to complete and that positive memory counteracts a future negative traumatic event. The only thing that I could think of that would fit a relaxational downtime activity is having such a good time with little Toothless baby.
What's this button do?
Nice. Shows it.
Oh. It didn't add what I added.
That's alright. As long as you have the information.
Okay.
Okay, so we did those two. Is Milo or Challenger back? I think they're
Okay.
probably bit. If
I'm
you're,
back. I clicked the wrong button.
if you guys are dealing with stuff, so that's fine.
No,
No,
it's cool. We're
we're
back. We're
fine.
good now.
It's just my mom wanted to show me like Christmas presents that she had planned for everyone.
Oh, cool.
And yeah, that's about it. Occasionally I might need to like speak to her for a second because she's like, you know, coming through the area we're in. But other than that, we're not preoccupied.
Okay. Depending on how things go, we might, after we do your two, we might talk about ship rolls and then end session, and then do final checks and stocking up before we leave next session.
Yeah.
So, Milo, what are your two downtime activities that you would like to do for the upcoming week? Because we're doing it again.
I guess more work involving entertainment
Okay.
and so at some point I would like to talk to you about his background in private, just
Yeah.
because we never really got around to it.
Mhm.
Um,
I was
you know,
gonna
because
ask, but
he's
I didn't
very
want to
new.
do it before
Yeah.
right before we started.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I can sell the iron ingots.
Okay, yeah, that's something that you could do. If you can
I
find their
totally-
value, then you can sell them for whatever their value is.
Each ingot is worth 5 silver.
There you go.
Yeah, I remember you told me that. Or at least investigate it because it has an anvil stamp and a hammer stamp.
Roll me an investigation check first. And then Allie, why don't you roll me a performance check? I'm gonna say you're able to sell it for your 5 silver because you can't figure out somebody who knows what the symbol means. Bizarre.
Yeah.
And then Allie, your performance.
That is a 14.
Okay. So, you're able to make much less this time.
Yeah.
You're able to make 5 gold this week.
I got the cowboy blues.
Yeah. That's not as impressive of a finance as now you're understanding the commoner's level of income.
Good money's good money.
True.
Just wish it was more.
Yeah, I get that. Challenger.
Challenger.
Yeah.
Dry.
You're muted,
Oh,
hon.
yeah. Can you hear me?
Dry Studios.
Hello?
Hello.
Like,
Oh, they're gone. They're coming back. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. I was saying hello, like, hey.
Allie, what did you do for your second thing?
That's what I wanted to talk to you about my background for.
Oh,
But we
neat.
can do that later.
Cool. Alright, the two things are mystery work, or performance work and mystery stuff. Alright, Challenger, what are your two things that you would like to do?
These are just relax things, or
There is the relax option. It doesn't seem to have
I
any...
suppose
It
I'm gonna
depends what
work
you do.
more.
What are you doing to
Work more on the
relax?
boat.
Okay, work, and what else are you doing?
I guess pass by that artificer shop and see what that's all about.
Okay. Let's do the same thing we did the last time. We'll do construction work and carousing. Bless you.
This time it's a specific area.
Lazar, what did you do for your second thing? Work
It
with
was
hunters?
spend time with Toothless.
Ah. Okay. So, yes, let's do a athletics check for Challenger.
Alright. That is a 12 plus 6, 18.
Wonderful. So, you earn 10 gold for the week. And then carousing, let's do... Let's do a strength check instead of something charisma based.
A strength check. Okay. Well, interesting. A little interesting there.
Trying to pick
To go to
something that's
the
with your literal pun intended
Then
strengths. Yeah,
to go to the artificer's place.
correct.
All right. I got a 8 plus 4, so that is 12.
Okay.
Oh, I lifted up your house.
Unless I want to use, I think I have a feat for this. Oh, ow, my ears.
Yeah, that was Kralis shifting around.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah, it happens.
You shifty fuck.
Giant's might. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna use Giant's might to give myself advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Okay.
So that is a 14 plus 4, 18.
Okay. You have made 2 ally contacts. So this is effectively a guild member named Geppetto.
Alright, I met a person named Pedo.
Geppetto is the one who made or is working with clocks and the artificer.
Okay. So, like, Geppetto, but this person's name is Pedo.
Nope, it's Geppetto. You just didn't hear me. We're not.
Oh.
This person is not. Well, I guess technically, based off the tale, he is interested in young boys, but just in a more.
We're reinterpreting Pinocchio in the worst way possible.
Yeah, Casey heard it as pedo instead of Geppetto. So.
Shit, Pedo doesn't translate to that. I feel.
And Geppetto is, in like the Pinocchio story, does want a real boy. So.
Come on, guys. Come on.
You folks, I swear. Folks have the list.
So let's see.
My mom just approached me with my cat and went, "She's still an asshole, huh?"
Yeah.
I would love for. Oh, I'm gonna have to look at my notes in a little bit. So yeah, you made one. What? Oh, you got a 18 or 16?
What? Fuck. I rolled a 14 plus 4, so 18.
Okay.
with the
Uh,
advantage.
Let's say you were the Geppetto, not pedo, but Geppetto, was there for, and his guild leader are there. So you have those two allies. You use your strength because they're able to see that you have the ability to move large, heavy boxes between areas, and that is impressive to them, and they're interested in having conversation and possibly introducing you into their artisan guild,
Hmm.
be it primarily for physical strength, but still, it is a means to contacts. So once a contact has helped or hindered a character, they need to carouse again. So effectively, um, each one owes the character some favor within reason. Allied contacts are friends who will render aid to the character but not risk their lives. So if you need a couple favors looking for things or trying to come up with something, you have clockmaker artisans who are able to assist you.
Yeah. Outlet for artisans. I like that. So I now made an ally with Geppetto.
Yeet. All right.
Alright.
I think that's everybody's um, things. I'm gonna say with the stuff you got for the crew. Actually, I think you'd probably still for the ship have to stock it with food.
Yeah.
Felice is on it.
Cool.
So it's like he's just like, okay, Challenger, can you help me with stocking the food? I'll choose the food, but you just like carry the boxes in.
Gladly. I can move anything.
And I'll watch.
Definitely just spend time just moving stuff.
What type of food are you choosing to stock the ship with, Kralis and Challenger?
Potatoes?
I'm
Now, think-
choosing like non-perishable items. Mostly.
Which non-perishable items are you choosing? What type of things?
Turkey,
Because
hardtack.
I would
Yeah.
love to make sure that you understand the type of food that you choose is going to influence the morale of the people that are working for you.
We also need fruit so we don't
Yeah.
suffer from diseases.
Yeah,
Oranges.
Kelly's gonna also get fruit as well. Some fruit, some meats. But she's also gonna if they have like a freeze, if they have like a cold box or something.
There are not necessarily cold boxes. However, I'm sure you could talk with somebody and have an item enchanted. You could have some kind of storage chest enchanted with a magic spell.
Okay, yeah.
You an artificer.
Yeah, like somebody like an artificer.
I know an artificer.
Okay.
And you also know an artificer guild leader who can use a favor to get you a cold storage box for helping move
Cold storage
stuff
box,
around.
yes.
Cool. So that's taken care of then. If
We
you want
get
to
some
use,
meat.
if you want to use
I
one
want
of your
For the
favors,
ship
then
upgrades.
Upgrades. Upgrades, people. Upgrades.
does
Oh,
Challenger want to
happily.
We
use one
have
of theirs?
a fridge.
And we,
Yeah,
we have a fridge.
Then you have one more thing from specifically Geppetto because you used the artificer's lead for
And
the refrigerator.
yeah, and we also have storing fruit in there as well.
Yeah, I would say it's more of a freezer than a refrigerator.
How big is it?
Because you can always defrost things and then cook them and heat them up. You know?
Yeah.
True.
big enough to survive a nuke.
How big is the freezer, I guess? Oh, sorry.
I would say probably 10 to 15 feet wide. Like big. It'd probably be. I'd have to look at the statistics. What did we get? A warship?
I don't remember. It's actually not in here, surprisingly. I think we did.
Yeah, I think so, based off how I'm looking at it. So it's 5, 10, 15, 20 feet across with numerous beds there. Then there's like the personalized crew cabins there. So I'm gonna say we could do 10 feet by 10 feet wide and long, and then 5 feet high.
Huh?
Go.
So the volume is supposed to be roughly 500. That seems wrong. Length is
It
10
would be
feet
big
by
enough
10 feet.
for enough food for a cruise.
I guess, yeah, no, that makes sense. It's roughly 500 cubic feet. Because it's 10 feet wide, 10 feet long, and then 5 feet high. So in other words, I think enough meat to where it's like Wednesday and Friday meals where you can primarily use hardtack Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and then have like things they look forward to roughly halfway through the week to keep their morale stable.
Yeah, and also you can have like just have like soup cans and stuff like that as
You
well.
also have to keep in mind that you can probably go one of the activities for the ship during a day, if you're not doing anything,
Fishing.
is fishing. So you can
Yeah.
you can get special types of meat that aren't fish to stick on the ship.
That could be our like meal for the day. And
Yeah.
then you could also yeah. Fish soup.
Yeah, I mean fish soup works.
I really feel bad now about hiring all those chefs.
Why?
What?
So you are the best chefs in all the land, and I'm hiring you to make us like stew, maybe some.
Well,
No, it's not. They're not good chefs. They're ship chefs, so they're used to it.
correct.
Chefs?
Then you didn't.
Put 'em down
Actually,
on
no.
the
I
standard
believe Prelude specifically upgraded the chef quality.
Yeah.
So we got like yacht chefs.
Yeah, you have like yacht chefs.
Ah,
So,
Good.
But I mean, in order to be a yacht chef, I'm sure they served on a normal fritz, or so they know how to space it out, but better.
yeah. Well, another thing that you can do is try to find a Howard's spice pouch or something like
Yeah,
that.
I do have the spice pouch.
Cool.
Yeah,
So,
because I crafted that for them.
Yeah.
So that is something that you can leave in the kitchen with the chefs. Or
And so they have any spice that they could ever want.
Yeah.
yeah, so it can make the meals durable.
Yummy.
Yeah.
I'm also just gonna buy a bunch of spices as well.
Why? It has a limited use.
True, but it's unlimited use per day for enough to make for like a couple of people.
It's
yeah,
only
that's-
for 10
okay.
charges. It has only 10 charges.
What? It has charges.
Yeah, this belt pouch appears empty and has 10 charges. While holding the pouch, you can use an action to spend one of its charges, speak the name of any non-magical food seasoning, such as salt, pepper,
Okay,
saffron.
Oh, I thought it was unlimited.
You
Never mind.
have to keep in
And a
mind
pinch
that
is enough to season a single meal.
you have to keep in mind that if it were unlimited, you could pour it and make yourself a mountain of salt. Like
think it
Yeah.
that
is
goes
limited,
on
like,
forever.
unlimited charges.
You know, it's meant to be a common wondrous item. It's not the pouch of everlasting salt
Yeah.
that you
Well,
can
I
use to
just meant
spew
like
into the
I
eyes
was
of
just
people.
thinking like unlimited pinches of seasoning instead of just like just fucking take a pinch of salt, put on the ground, take a pinch of salt.
It should probably work and just like dissipate over time, or like again charges always.
I
work.
also stock the pantry with some nice
Does it regain
spices.
charges?
Okay, so let's see. You wanted fruit.
Yeah,
Okay, let's pull up a calculator. I got something.
fruit, vegetables.
What we'll do is we'll
meat.
do something for the amount for the entire trip. So it's gonna be expensive.
Yeah,
Fine, we
that's
got
fine.
money.
I know. Okay.
We still got 6,000 platinum.
Okay. So you wanted meat of good
Yeah, right.
quality
Yes.
because
I
it
told
goes
you, we're
poor,
rich.
common, and good. And I mean, yeah, you have to keep in mind that Kralis just bet away 600 gold.
Yeah. Exactly. He's not
And it's
responsible
not-
with money.
And it's also not even a dent.
No. Okay, so you want good meat. So how many
Yep.
people do we have in our crew? And the players.
I don't count because I don't need to eat.
That's true.
Like a hearty meal.
I know that we have a full crew. I don't remember how much it
Well,
said.
then we need to figure out what this was. It a warship? I believe
Let me
so.
go.
Correct.
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay. Then the crew is 40 people.
Okay.
With the capacity for 60 passengers, which we are not taking.
Yeah.
It's just the crew. So 40
Oh yeah,
and
it is definitely a warship.
40 and 5 player characters?
How many people do we have? So
Let's
Ali,
look.
Kralis, Lazar,
1, 2, 3, 4,
Noria,
5,
Delphi.
6. Oh, and yeah, Delphi. Let's just say 10 player characters.
Yeah, I was
Do
about to say just do another 10.
Let's just do 10, and that includes Kralis'
Toothless, all
cat,
the pets,
Toothless,
yeah.
all the pets, the wizard, just everybody.
The hand.
Yep,
A hand on my shoulder that's not alive.
correct.
No, what?
Yeah, I have a hand on my shoulder named Sir Reginald Handy,
That's handy.
Okay, so
and it's literally just a skeleton hand I found.
okay, so we need to multiply everything by 5 then. Where is? Oh, it's not there. It's on that one. Okay, so meals per day for meat. Chunk of meat for like a half pound of meat per day multiplied by 50 people. So let's pull up the calculator over here. Times 50. Okay.
Are
What
we
is
also going to stop for the supplies, or are we just setting straight there?
the supplies are, as far as you know, the course is set to go directly there.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I think you might need to find some form of navigation or do some research as to where it actually is. Unless you,
Navigator.
I mean, if
Yeah,
you're
we have a navigator.
I remember
but,
that specifically.
But where
Yeah,
are
we
you
bought a
going?
navigator.
Oh, you bought a navigator who knows where they're going and has been
Yeah.
there? Okay, cool. Good.
Yeah, I remember that specifically.
Okay, cool. So, how much silver is a gold?
10.
1 silver is 10, or 10 silver is 1 gold?
Yes.
Okay. So, for the meat you want to order, it is 250 silver,
Okay.
which is 25 gold.
What?
25 gold.
And that's for 1 day. So now we need to multiply that by
By
144.
144.
So it is 3,600 silver,
3,600.
which is now how much is
Divided
that
by
in
10.
divided by 10? Okay, so 360 platinum.
360 platinum.
No,
Correct.
that would be 360.
Gold.
Yeah.
Is it?
So
Because it's 36,000 silver.
Yeah,
yeah,
36
and
silver.
so and then you divide that by 10 to get 360 gold,
Mm-hmm.
and then
No,
you
because
divide it by another.
that's it's 36,000 divided by 10 is 3,600. Not 360.
Or
Oh,
multiplied by 10.
I see what you're saying. It's 36,000, not 3,600.
Correct. 30,
Okay, so it's 3,600 gold.
it's 36,000, not 3,600.
Yeah, so it's 3,600 gold.
Okay.
3,600 gold, which means 360 platinum, right? I believe so. I believe we
Yes.
divide by 100. I think 1 silver or 100 silver is 1 platinum.
So yeah, 360 platinum,
Hold on.
which I don't have a problem paying.
Yeah. I don't have a problem paying that either, so.
I will go ahead and pay for it.
Oh, I already did.
Okay,
Damn it.
never mind. Good thing I didn't click the remove button.
Yeah. Okay, and then also for we have to do the same for vegetables and
Fruit.
fruit.
Fruit and vegetables.
And then we have the hardtack.
Okay. So fruit is going to be,
And spices.
let's say fruit and spices. Spices should probably be close to like 2 silver. So I'm gonna say probably 1 because they can be bought with this much. You can probably get a discount for buying in bulk. So
Okay.
we'll say 50 times 144. So let's figure out the calculator. So 1 silver, or sorry, 1 platinum is 100 silver? Question mark.
How much is a silver to a gold piece?
10.
10. So
So
yeah,
100.
10 silver. Yeah, if 10 silver is 1 gold, then and 10 gold is 1
Okay.
platinum, then yeah.
So 144 days worth of spices is going to be 72 platinum.
Okay.
Making like so each of these meals are going to be like actually good quality food meals, to the point where
Some fucking food.
I think that morale is not going to have to ever be an issue with once we've stocked this food wise.
Yes.
And it's going to be a variety of different types of meat. It's going to be chicken, beef,
And like fish, eventually when people start fishing.
Venison, steak, all the different types of just meat. You get a variety of vegetables, so all the meals are
You're also
different.
gonna get alcohol as well.
Yes. So there is gallons worth. Let me see. What is it called? Cask?
Yeah, he's gonna stock up on alcohol and water.
cooking coal with the water.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Okay.
we
For
have
the
a place to
alcohol, we
cook
can
it, it's
usually-
not like we don't have a place to boil water.
That's true.
Also, with alcohol, best thing to do is get grog. Just water it down with actual water and other alcohols. That way,
Yeah.
we make as much as
So are
possible
you
for
getting
people.
wine,
No,
beer?
No, not wine.
fuck wine.
Yeah, we are very we're.
We're not posh.
Do you want cheap
Carlos knows the
beer?
people that he is working with, and they're not posh people, except for maybe Belle.
I beg to differ.
Okay. So we got
Rum or ale.
Yeah, rum
Or
and ale.
okay.
And maybe if we could find something from the alcohol from Golden's Field, maybe.
Okay. So 1 barrel of medium quality ale is 5 gold.
Okay,
So
I'll buy. How many barrels would I have to buy?
that's a great question. For 144 days, I would say probably you wouldn't need more than 1 barrel
One
per
for
day.
every. I was gonna say one every 2 days, but there is 50 people, so
Yeah, 1 every 2 days works. So 144 divided
Divided
by
by 2.
2. 144 divided by 2 equals
72.
cool. And we multiplied that by
You said it's 5 gold apiece.
correct. So 360
Yep.
gold, which means 36 platinum.
36 platinum.
So I hope you guys are all writing down what you actually brought with you.
I will leave
I
that up to the
will.
people with the spending money.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting Challenger and
Yeah.
Okay, so
Milo
we
to be
got
doing that.
meat. What else have we paid for?
Meat, beer,
Meat,
spices,
alcohol. Meat and
That's it.
alcohol. That's mostly it.
and spices. Meat, alcohol, and spices.
Like Carlos is just like, it is my job to keep them as a chef to make sure that these people are well fed throughout this journey. I'm gonna make it.
And I would
And
like to
that is
point
my-
out that with this in mind, any encounter that we go into, with Kralise's cooking skill, everybody is going to have max temporary hit points going into every encounter.
Yeah.
Just because they have high quality chefs, and that includes all of the crew members as well.
Ooh.
So we're buffing the whole thing by feeding them higher quality materials.
Delicious.
Yeah. Okay, so vegetables, is that where we're at?
Vegetables, yes.
Vegetables or fruit?
Fruit and veggies.
Num num.
Lazar loves his green. And nuts.
Oh, true. Nuts are a good option because they don't really go bad.
It's
Yeah.
a good snack food.
True. We'll consider
also
those to be the
contain protein.
equivalent. Why don't we just consider fruits and nuts to be the equivalent of rations? Because those are
So
things
7 gold.
because you can
Right.
dehydrate the fruit. You can dried fruits. It still contains the.
How much is-
Salad toppers that are like almonds and like dried cranberries and
Yeah, so
things like that.
we'll say because in the description of rations, it's dry foods suitable for extended travel, including jerky,
Turkey, dried food, hardtack, and nuts, yeah.
Yeah.
So 7 gold for
So it's
a
5.
day?
It's 5 silver for one person. So five silver.
Oh,
5
yeah.
times
this?
50
That was quantity.
times 50 times 144 equals, divide that by 100 is 360 360 platinum for both jerky, nuts,
Fruits,
and
nuts,
fruit.
and jerky.
Yeah, all of those combined, all the snack foods are an equivalent of 360 for the whole crew. Platinum.
360 platinum or
Platinum
okay.
for the whole crew. For
Okay.
the whole trip.
Okay.
If you want to do vegetables, that'll be something different.
Yeah,
That's
vegetables
fine.
as well.
Okay.
So I know this is a strange question, but when are we gonna start being frugal with our money?
They have too much money.
I know, but I just want to imagine Milo's like, when are you gonna calm down?
You want to eat?
Well,
I have 71,151 gold pieces in my pouch.
I'm just being cautious. I don't want you to run out or anything. I'm trying to just.
You
want
If I run out, I will get it back.
You're asking that question like you're threatening me with.
No, it's not a threat. It's just, do you want to eat while you're on this trip?
I mean, I can get food. We're not going in the ocean, right? There's fish.
I mean, we'll be unoccupied every single day.
I mean, I'm just trying to offer something here. I'm not trying to start anything.
Water.
Fruit and veggies.
Water and then fruit and veggies. Let's do 2 silver for fruit and veggie for a day.
Okay.
2 times 144 equals 140. Well, I guess that makes sense. 144 platinum for fruits and the veggies combined.
You said 2 silver, right?
2 silver
day?
times. Yeah.
So yeah, that would be 288 silver.
2 times 50 times 144?
Oh, times 50.
Because there's 50 crew members.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And you have to also overstock just in case, like, maybe somehow somebody in the crew decides to overeat or sneak into the kitchen and steal food because they're hungry.
So what I got is 144 platinum.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then water would be, I would say, 5 copper, which is 1,000 copper is 1 platinum. So let's do.
You said how much? 5 copper?
5 copper times 50 times 144 days. Divide that by 1,000.
360.
Is 36 gold. Or 36 platinum.
Yeah.
For huge containers like of water. Of drinking water. You might want to round that just to 40 platinum for use for cooking.
Okay. 40 platinum minus 40 platinum. Got it.
And with that in mind, I'm gonna effectively call our worry for food and resources null until something if something happens to the boat itself. Then that might be something you would have to find other ways to get food.
That's also why we got to get hardtack as well.
Yeah, that was the rations. That's included.
And that's included.
That's included in what you already purchased.
Okay, and so then Carlos is just gonna go to Milo and just say, I very much appreciate the concern, but this is trust me, this expenditure is barely dented my purse.
I come from a kind of family where it's like, even if you have the money, I don't know. I guess I'm indifferent on it. You can spend it how you wish. I wasn't trying to be rude.
It's our responsibility to take care of the 50 people on the boat.
Yeah, I guess I just haven't traveled in big groups.
Yeah, there's like 50 people on the group. We got to make sure they're all fed.
You have to keep in mind that also most big groups that travel like this usually don't get as high quality of food. These people, these people have done things to get their money.
I understand. I'm just speaking from like Milo's experience.
Oh no, we know.
They're talking to Milo. They're not talking to Ellie.
Yeah.
I know, but you're also talking to me, so it's just like.
Don't worry, we're not
What's this
attacking
voice
you.
in my head?
That's all the people that you're on a phone call with.
Don't worry, we all talk to the voices in our that voice in our head a lot.
Hey,
I don't
that's
have
me.
a voice in my head.
You say to the voice in your head.
Ah,
Non-canonically.
I'm
Plus 1
47, I need to
insanity.
sit down. I'm having a heart attack.
Okay, I
all
think
become
our
warlocks at the end of this
I think the
under this
food
plane for
situation is taken
therapy.
care of. Okay, the food situation is definitely taken care of at this point.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go. Is there anything else that you would like to make sure that you have before we start next session by like getting on the boat and leaving? Because I would like to kind of have everything wrapped up to the point where a week from today we get on the boat and
Yeah.
start.
Would I still have that level 1 in cleric by now?
It depends. Did you level up your character?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, you would have your cleric level.
Okay. Yeah, because I leveled up my character from 4 to 5.
During your long rest, just now, one of these 2 recent ones.
One of my long rests? No.
How did you level your character? I'm confused.
No, I leveled up like I leveled up when we were down in the dungeon.
Oh yeah, but then because it activated because of the end of the yes, you can take a level in whatever class you want to take it in.
Okay.
It makes sense with your as long like you said as long as it makes sense. So yeah, cleric's good.
Okay. Yay! Finally a cleric. I can't use any of my features until features,
you
but
can use your features now.
yeah.
You can use your features now because you are a cleric.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't technically use any of them until I finish another long rest.
Incorrect. You are
No,
leveled up
you are
now.
now a cleric.
Okay.
Because you leveled up.
Great.
You leveled up during your
down
long
in
rest.
the dungeon.
Oh,
And it
yeah.
takes 1 long rest to
Also,
actually
let me
get the
sell our
level up.
horses. Or I was sending our horses like back to like Golden Fields somehow. Having my sister like send them back.
True.
I just thought they were in the stables at the
You could just let them
Adventurers
go
Guild.
too. You could donate them to the stables. Well, you know they'll be taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's sending them back to Golden Fields and know they'll be taken care of there.
As long as you're not tied to it, because
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's not that big a deal because the bounty hunter already knows where you are.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can send them back. That wouldn't be too difficult. You talk with your sister, and she's able to set up an escort to bring your horses back. What else would people like to make sure we have all wrapped up before we start next week? I know that the 2 people who are Allie and Ace are going to be doing stuff with their characters for bounty hunting.
Yeah. And if I do leveled up, I would have the it would go in effect right away, right? Because
Correct.
it would be at the beginning of week 1.
Correct.
Okay.
So for yeah, I don't know where I was going with the so for. I have nothing else in my head right now. I don't know why I said that.
No thoughts headed.
I just gotta remember I only have 1 spell slot of 1 level.
Does anybody else have anything they would like to do before we wrap up the session?
Nope, I'm good.
I've been talking to you about his
Cool.
background.
Yeah, I'll talk with you out of Do you want it in or out of the video? Out?
I'm not sure. Yeah, probably out.
Okay, because that allows for things to be revealed later.
Yeah, I don't want them to hear.
Cool.
So what we can do is also have a like a little channel for like text write up of our backstories.
True. The only thing is, I think that backstories are primarily used for not knowing your character's backstory unless they share it in their character. I like the idea of character backstory sections in here, but I think it's better to keep those a secret for some people.
Oh, of course.
Cool. Dry doesn't have anything. Allie wants to talk afterwards. Kralis, do you have anything?
No.
Lazar?
No.
Okay. Well, then we'll end the session here. I will see you guys next week for D&D, and definitely sooner because friends. And I will talk with Allie about their character.
Right. Take it easy, everyone. It was
Yeah.
nice seeing you.
Yeah.
See you
later,
later.
cottage cheese.
Bye.
Yes.
Cottage cheese. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what I forgot to ask for. No.
Oh no.
What a sad day.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'll pray for you.
I know one of these days I have to do another session of The Quiet Year. Haven't touched it in a
Oh,
while.
true.